Test 1, 2. Alright, that's working. Let's see if this works. Alright, now let's try it. That didn't work, hold on. There we go, that works. We got about, what? Oh, we're supposed to be starting now? Okay, that's fast. Only wait a little bit longer. Okay, I say... I'll do a little grinding while everybody's trying to come on in here. Where's my water? Whatever. I don't need no stinking water. I got milk. So I guess we'll go collect some rosaries. Yeah, we're low on rosaries. We should really get some more. Let's stock up on... Yeah, let's get rid of that thing. Stock up on shards, too. It is time to get some rosaries. Everything's working right? Yeah. Get our friends out. Yes, yes, my friends. Let your anger fuel you. Or like whatever it is that Palpatine says. Well, gosh darn it, I need some more flies now. What else is up here? You? Ow. Any big dudes? Yes, absolutely. Bring me your shards. No, I can't do that. Can't do that. I was about to say, can I put on the architect? But no. I could, but I'm not going to. A good grinding tunnel right here. Ow. Honestly, I'm strong enough I could just tank their hits. Do I want to play with... I do kind of want to play with Architect, if I'm being honest. It is a lot of fun. And we just focus on getting rosaries. Or, well, actually, at that point, this. And I only need silk for this, right? Oh god, not this guy. Okay, no I don't. That's good to know though. Here, we can get some more shards up here. Matthias, welcome in. Welcome in. We're waiting for everybody to arrive before we go move on to the new content. Really, the only downside to this thing is the pogoing is so bad. Already did that. Okay, back down here we go. The big guy to the left. Yep. Maybe we should do the shards. Because I am familiar with this area. Also, this is good for rosaries, not really shards. Bruh. You'll get sleepy? That's all good. Ooh. Forgot they spread out like that. That is nasty. Oh, hi. Oh, you know what I should use? I could use the thing that gives me more range. Duh. Where's the thing that gives me more range? There it is. I can do that instead of the polyp pouch. Long claw. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, let's go to Beltway. Take me to Farfields. We already checked under here, right? Yeah, okay, I remember that. Yeah, we did that last time. Wow, good job, Hornet. Oh, there's another one. Take that. Yeah. Good. What I could do... I have these saw blades. Let's get... It's actually a good idea. We could do that there. More likely to use them that way. Oh yeah, we could go back to... whatever this is called. Lava Land. See, where else can we explore? Greymore? Maybe Greymore is good for shards too? I know the crows also have bells, so... And... there's a place for me to stack up my bells as well. I keep calling them bells, they're rosaries. Wow. Good job, Hornet. Come on over, bud. Moron. I don't want to go up this way. I wish I could suck up some shards. Dude, that would be really awesome. What's up, bro? Feel the power of my thumbtacks. Oh god, I forgot about you too. Clearly. There we go. A whole lot of rosaries right there. I need to make sure picture of Hornet in just a dress of rosaries because of how many she carries around. We can max this out to 20, I believe. Down there is Farfields. This is where the crows are. Face. Yeah, those spiny things are super helpful. Oh, God. Ooh, not quite. Sup, bird? Ow. Come on over. Yep. Just stepped on a Lego. Good job. They really put a lot of details in this game, didn't they? You run by your thumbtacks and it moves them around. Oh, God. Hello? Anybody wanna... Ooh! I almost saved it. Okay. What's up, that bird? At this point, I have so many rosaries, I may as well just buy the shards that I need. I'll just stack up some more rosaries, go buy a bunch of shards, and then we'll go check out the fleas again. Oh, this is the ants. Nope, nope, this is Farfield's. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap out. Yeah, give me that. Give me all that. You can get at least 3 bundles of those.
Oh, that's a pearl.
There we go. Whew, Architect is expensive. And it's back this way. We know this area. We got the flea here. I like Architect, but have as many slots. Not sure I like that. Oh god, okay, that's misleading. Ow. This is... yeah, this area. It's a good grinding area, too. Oh god. Not the slugs, man. I hate these. Oh. Okay. Okay. I disagree. I disagree with- oh no, I'm so far! Okay. Alright, hold on. Honestly, fine, we'll just go back and get it. We just go to the left, right? Yeah, just keep going to the left. And then we go downstairs. Here we go. Of course the snail does- I mean the slug does that. Here, have some thumbtacks. How about that? How do you like that, sir? Ma'am. Mm-hmm. Just keep running back and forth like a moron. It'll be over soon, sweet prince. Princess. I don't know, assume princess. Come on over. Yep. Oh, come on! Come on, you stupid slug! This is why I hate these. No. Now I'm just sloppy. I'm just being sloppy at this point. I keep forgetting that it's only... This way. This way. No. No slugs. I'm done with you guys. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Whew, that was almost the end. Okay, we're still close to the end, though. got this crap. We go over here. We have more slugs. Oh! Sorry about that, folks. Oh, God, I keep forgetting where everybody is. See, here I was thinking this is where the bench was, but that is incorrect. It's actually over here. Okay, no, that's not where I want to go, I don't think. Thanks, Snail. I appreciate that. Oh, hi, lady. Bench is over here. As much as I'd like to continue playing around with Architect, it's just not feasible for me to be playing with this few slots. So, we're going back to Wanderer, because that's what I know and love. We don't need Longclaw, we don't need that. We do need... Let's see, what do I usually use? I liked the Polyp and the dice. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Well, I think it's been long enough. Let's go say hi to the fleas. And hopefully the fleas will bring us to more rocks. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Ooh. So we want to go to Blasted Steps. Okay, that didn't happen. Wait. Here we go. Alright, please. What say you? Is it time to move again? Oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous, this gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more to find a space to stretch their wings, but from here, as their leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you ever encountered a place appropriate?
Miss Via?
I have seen a place, Flea Master. A cave beyond the citadel, at the edge of some ancient ducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore, free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these fraught lands. That's it! It must be. Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining the caravan on this journey? Fuck yeah, I will. Marvelous, we fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now our new home is calling. We must travel. There's so many. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet, safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farloom there could be no finer place to settle. I am glad the location suits, Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch, to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still I hope it meets to your satisfaction. Tool pouch expanded. Fleatopia. I see, so that's what this area is for. Just barked at me. I forgot what the tool pouches do. What do they do again? Oh, it makes it so I can carry more shards. Yeah, it checks out. Hey, can I use your sauna? Thanks. Thanks, bruh. Okay, so now that the fleas are here... How's it going, bud? Bug, not flea, my learnings all have been scratched to your maps. Can give no more. Leave now, seek and save lost fleas for a caravan full and whole. Yeah, okay, bud. I wonder if oh, hey, what's up? So many awful places have us fleas traveled. Many times I almost die, but here it seems safe enough. You will have rest too? Is space enough for all us now, friend? Okay. I don't suppose you guys have created an extra area for me to go to? See, here I thought we were going to a new area, but I am sorely mistaken. Well, good for you guys. Not so good for me that I have to keep exploring, but womp womp. We still need to figure out what's going on with where was it? Well, we could go to Wormways. I don't like it here, it's bad! That was the wrong button. That was also the wrong button. Of course. Thanks, buddy. Love ya. You're the best. Not you awful things. Okay. Great. So, we need to go... I guess Bone Bottom's the closest. Alright, Wormways. So we should try the bottom Wormways first. I think I've already checked a lot of this area, and there isn't really a... There's nothing there. So it's not gonna be from the bottom, it's probably gonna be up here and to the right somewhere. Oh, yeah, right there. Ow. Oh, the poor flea! Oh! There you are, bud. Oh, what kind of fuck shit is this? Is that all that's over here? Looks like. Alright, where to next? Don't tell me. The last flea is The area I can't figure out how to unlock. Over here at... No... Where was it? Underworks. That's where... Not the Underworks, man! Alright. Okay. Guess we've no choice. Let's take another look at that place. Hold on, was that a... Bear with me. No, it wasn't. Go, gentlemen. It is time to go get the last flea that I can see. I think it's the last flea. Okay, Underworks. I wonder, is there something in here that I can pop open? Around there. Okay. Stop moaning, guys. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, we're almost to the flea. This scares me. Okay, that was not the right. That was incorrect. Alright, let's go. Down and to the left. Okay, this is where the flea area is. Oh god, I forgot about that. Oh god. You're mean.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together ooky, the Addams Family.
Mom? Oh, your subscription ended? That is big sad. You know what else is big sad? It wasn't a new area! I don't understand. Where am I supposed to find this?
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. Where could it be? Kind of looking against this wall for any cracks. I don't see any. Oh god. And then we've got this. Which looks like it should go somewhere. Like, I think this is where we found the weirdo. Or, no, this is where we found this. Which looks super promising. I don't know where it's supposed to go for that, though. Alright, here. I'm gonna call on the big guns. Oh! Dang. Dumbass. I looked away to try and look for a message. He already looks down here, I'm pretty sure. Wait a minute. What is this supposed to be? What is the point of that? Pretty random. Yeah, he's not answering. Is this really the last flea? Jeez, it must be really hidden. Or I'm just being stupid. Alright, let me go grab my brother and drag him in. Bummer, he's at class. We're gonna have to try to do this without spoilers. So, alright, here we go. We'll just look up Silksong map.
Papa nada.
Okay. So, we have the cauldron, okay? Underworks. Wisp thicket. Hold on just a second here. Okay, it looks like Wisp Thicket is what we're missing. And to get down there... What? What? So we do have to keep going to... How do I get... Oh, that is how we get up there. Okay. So, alright. Okay, I think I get it now. I think I get it now. I know where we need to go. There's a place called Wisp Thicket. And we just need to, you know, get over there. And then we'll be able to crawl back up here from there. Who's over here moaning? Oh, it's you. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. We're gonna go sit on a bench. That I have to pay money for. We're just gonna do it. Capitalism. Having to pay for basic necessities. Here we go. Okay. We go this way. Now, we need to go to the Grand Bellway so that we can go to, whatchamacallit? Greymore. And we need to go... Yeah, alright. So our goal is up here. There's like a hidden wall or something that we can use to get up into... whatever. I already forgot the name of the place I'm trying to go. Okay, that's not gonna do it. How's it going, jackass? Get out of my way. Okay, so we go here. Okay, up here, the left. Not there. Ow. Should have not done that. Here we go. Oh. Ah, here we go. I wouldn't be surprised if this was obvious, and I just haven't been here in a while. So I've forgotten to check back here again. Aha, yeah, I vaguely remember maybe being at a place like this before and just forgetting about it. Because, let me guess, I need a double jump. Here we go. Interesting. Wisp thicket. Okay. What kind of scary, creepy crawlies are we gonna find around here? Hello? Why is that a thing? No, thank you. I'm gonna need that fire bell again. I'm gonna need that fire bell again. You son... Okay. I forgot to stay on a bench. That's my fault. Alright, here we go. We are back. Although there might be a bench over here now I think of it. Oh my god. What are you and why are you like this? I do not appreciate that. Please tell me you have a bench here. Somewhere. Oh god. Oh god. Y'all need to stop. Y'all are being a nuisance. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't make me put on my fire bell, but here we go. Wait, it's... Oh, right, okay. There we go, this should be better. let me use one of these because I have several of them. Now I can get a little drink.
Yes, over.
Thanks, bruh. Here we go again. Stop it. Stop it. No, there's two of them. Stop. Stop. Brother! No. Oh, okay. What? What is this? What is this? Oh no. This hurts a lot. Is there any... Oh! Stupid stream boo. I'm glad Automod caught that. Nope. Oh! Alright. We're going back. Stop blaming me! Jerk face! I'm just gonna ignore you. It hurts! Where's the other guy? There you are. Yeah, we gotta do this boss with 4 masks. That's not ideal. Ow. Oh, come on. We almost got him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what now? Oh, what? Why? Why? Dude! Stupid. I gotta turn off my heater. That's not funny way, but you need to turn off my heater. I'm actually getting hot in here. Hi.
There's a hole.
Actually, no, I'm broke. I'm broke again. I could pop open my other rosaries, but I don't wanna. I'm saving those. Wait, hold on. There's a bench there? Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. I think I'm stupid. I didn't notice the bench there. Oh, duh. There we go. Okay. That should be, easier. An easier boss run. Mother Bipsy, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. These things are problematic. I don't like them. Also, what's up here, though? Oh, wait. Well, hold on. Hold on a second. What do we got here? Tell me it's a rock. Oh, it's just a rosary necklace. I mean, that's cool too, but I need rocks. Hair in my mouth. No, you don't. No, you don't! Oh, I didn't have my ability ready. Nope. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We do have 3 masks, which is not great, but, get some back when we do the silk thing. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be easy this time. Here we go. Nope, not quite. Nope. That's fine, it's worth it. Ow. Alright, now we have to dodge everything. Oh no. Don't you do it. Oh. Okay. Getting pretty low here. Okay, I jumped into that. I deserve that. I deserve that. Jumping into that, that was dumb. Ow. Ow. Yeah, maybe we should have done that the whole time. Dumbass. Alright, here we go with this again. Get in the water! Too spicy, get in the water. Organize host. Okay, we should have plenty of health to do this now. Thank you, dice. Alright. Go be spicy again. Oh, dang it. Alright, whoa, 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 whoa. Stop running to the flame. Okay. That's not good. Die! Die! There we go. Alright, we're good. What is that? Wisp fire lantern. Broken iron lantern containing smoldering wisp fire. Wisps will spawn from the lantern and burn foes at the cost of silk. I want to put that on soon. I think that's good. Hey, anything else in this room I should be aware of? No? Okay, that's fine. We're going back to the bench. No! Actually, yes. Okay, we're good now. Everything's good now. And they left. Alright, let's try out our new Wisp Fire. You think the Wisp Fire plus the Poison Follow-Up will be pretty good? How come you guys are stronger now? I don't like that. Jerks. Alright. Sit down. We're putting on... Alright. So how do they just come out on their own? I guess they do. Guess we'll try it out. Oh, got impaled in the bum. Also, what's this over here? Was that... Is that my doing? Y'all need some therapy. Y'all need to not... Y'all can't be doing this to random strangers you meet. I don't like people either, but this is a little bit much. This is starting to look like vile water. Oh god, I don't have my wreath. I don't have my wreath. Oh no! I don't know about that. I don't know about this. Oh. Okay. I take it back. This is fine. Hey, can I, you know, it'd be great if I could, get some health back. That would be pretty sweet. It'd be pretty sweet. Oh, no. 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 No! Ooh, I got saved by the... Oh, no. Okay, so this is just gonna... It's fine. It's fine. We got this. It's fine. I will say, though... Oh, the double whammy, really? Okay. Wait, no, I don't need to worry about that one. One up here I need to worry about. Okay, what's this? Bone scroll. Okay, hold on a second. What? I disagree. There's more to this. There's more to this. Let me guess, it's downstairs? Probably downstairs. Oh, I forgot there was a second one here. Okay. my goodness, I love you. I love you. I've needed you. I needed you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for assisting. Okay. So we can get the... Nice try, but no. But what's down here? What's down here, though? I'm curious. Shards. Okay, I'll take it. I guess that's fine. And up here... What do we got? Okay, underworks. Nice. Nice going, Hornet. What? Oh, no. I cannot believe you've done this. Hornet! Get it together, lady. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna skip all this nonsense. It's not worth our time. Oh, don't mind if I do. I'll take it. Okay, let me... Okay, I see what's going on here. Wow, nice going. Once again, usually I'm better at timing than this. Flea? Flea? I think that's the last one. Now this can be opened. Fantastic. Fabulous. Ooh. Ow. Misted what exactly? Oh! Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. Okay, well, before all that, let's go down to Wisp Thicket and double check to make sure we actually... I feel like there's more. Probably is. Well, whatever. We got the main thing. I think we got all the fleas, right? We must have all of them. Well, from the areas that we've discovered, we have all the fleas. What we need to do right now is have What's-Her-Face build that tool. Alright, we go to the Bell Place. Grand Bellway, there we go. And since we're not dealing with fire anymore, we can maybe use the fire thingy. Because it's cool. Just saying. It is quite cool.
Water would be nice.
Whew. Thank you. Alright. Now. Also, I kind of miss the parry. Not gonna lie, I miss it. The other thing's good, but I like the parry. It feels great when you use it. When you successfully use it, I should say. Take me to deep docks, creature! Hello. I'd like you to fix Silk Shot for me, since it seems like a big deal. Also, give me a shard bundle. Thanks, lady. Now, what is that? Ancient weapon of the Weavers, repaired and modified by Forge Daughter, uses shell canisters and the wielder's own silk to fire. What does it do, though? So it's not as important as I thought it might be, but... Oh! Okay. That's cool. That's not as cool as the flies, though. Womp womp. Okay, so... Well, we're back where we started. We need to figure out where to go now. Let's... So here's what I... What's going on at Shellwood? Let me figure out why Shellwood looks like that real quick. Ooh. What in the world? What happened there? I'm trying to remember. Okay, I don't think that's important, but I'm still gonna do the thing. Okay, so we go down to the marrow. Ooh. Okay. This way. Yeah, that works. You know, with this flame, I think the, Silk Stealer skill would work really well. This is probably meant to be played with Reaper. So we go over here. What was up here? Dumb. Okay. Now why can't I go down here? Because the way up here should be open. In my humble opinion. So what gives? Why isn't this path open? Did I forget to open it up? Did I actually just forgot to open it up? Dumbass. Okay, that's fine. But... I need to look at the map again, figure out where we should go. I hate spoilers, but we gotta do it. KZAT class. So, Blasted, Wormways... Weave Nest, Hunter's March. The Abyss we can't do yet. Sinner's Road. Verdania's at whoa. Verdania's at Craw Lake. What? It's to the very right of it? Really? Alright, well, we're going there immediately. Oh, what's this? Silk and Soul. Caretaker of Songclave. Oi, I'm wishing for that bothersome bell ringer. That you reading this? Then head up top beside the shrine. Might be we two should have a little chat. Okay. later, though. I have to go look at Verdania. Oh, hi! How's it going? Hornet-wielding needle. With my master's passing, I have resolved to improve my skills that, in time, I may match her prime. Much work I must do to achieve that goal. I have found this wide, bare stone, fine ground on which to train. Would you spar with me now? Raise that blade and test my rings. You may prove my greatest challenge yet. Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Cadestre.
Gladly, Shakra. Upon this stone, let us test our skills. Shells. Shells, I should say. Oh god. How do you work? What's your... I gotta figure out your moveset now. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Ow. Holy shit. Alright, Verdania's gonna have to wait a little bit. We need to beat up Shakra. Oh boy. So this thing is cool, but we really need the Silk Stealer skill to get her done. So I think in this case we might want Druid's Eyes might be pretty good for us. Okay, Shakra. Round 2. We must never let our shells soften, or Farloom's sharp teeth will sink in quick. Would you duel with me, Hornet-wielding needle? Together we shall sharpen one another's skills. Yep, sure. Let's do it. Hey. Stop, it hurts. Ow. Jesus, she doesn't play. Ow. Well, we're gonna just keep going until we get it. Yep, let's go. I really hope I get a reward for this. Is it just an achievement? Hey, you got any rocks on you? Because I'll take those. Oh, that was not where that needed to happen. I should have jumped first. Oh my goodness. Again. You recover quickly. Alright, my ring marks have faded from your shell. If you are prepared, let us duel again. My ring marks have faded. Alright. Ow. 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 Madam, please. Please let me heal, please. Oh, no. She backhanded me. No! We're gonna keep doing this until we beat up Shakra.
Mieszko.
Paspin?
Puszanka. Memi. Puszka. Pusa. Miesz. Je. Puszka. Puszka. Pusa. Kraki. Pusz. Puszka. Puszka. Jor. Miesz. Me. Pusa.
Nope, too soon. I need to heal! It's a good thing they don't make us run back to a bench. Alright, again. Shakra's like, Jesus, maybe I should just stop walking up to that ledge.
That's fine.
Nope. You're so fat, Shakra! So fat, Shakra! We might actually survive long enough to heal this time. Correct. Oh. We're doing something. Okay, but now her moveset's gonna change. I know it is. It hasn't yet. Ow, the impact. Hi. What was that? Yes. Hey! We actually did that in the reasonable time frame. What's our journal entry? We apparently journal entered her. Shakra, warrior cartographer of a tribe from Varloom's Edge. Her skills in battle could challenge the kingdom's best. She has lived a mere fraction of my lifetime, and yet her rings prove a ferocious match. As gifted a warrior as I have ever encountered, and one I am fortunate to call a friend. Aw. Hornet. Okay, well, that's that. Do I get a reward? Oh, how's it going? Undock. Well struck. To face the fury of your weapon in a true battle would be an experience indeed. I would gladly duel again if you have the time for it. No thanks. Another time, Shakra. I am always eager to learn, but for now, My tasks call me away.
Me do.
Bakelo, answer to your tasks then. My ring shall await your return. They will not, because I'm not gonna do that. You are, you know, I did it once. Once is all I need. That's all I need. Okay, do we have everything that we want for Verdania? Yep, Verdania? Verdania, what do you want, whatever you want to call it? Yes?
I know this is related, but are you able to do this?
What?
Are you able to do this?
How do I do that? One step at a time, so like this? Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Apparently it's not known.
That's not normal?
Apparently not.
How many people usually get to do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was my class guy.
Can I do it the other way? It's like that. I mean, I have to stretch for it, but I can do it.
I don't. I do not have to stretch.
Huh. Okay. Cool. Okay, onward. Near. Ooh. Okay, oh, wait. We can do this. Yeah, we can do it this way. Okay. Take a seat. Ooh. They always surprise me. Yeah, go drown. How about that? Somewhere to the right. Yeah? Huh? No thanks, I already had some. What? No thanks. That's open. Am I just not able to open it from this side? Is it through far fields? Here, let me look around again. Oh, wait a minute. There's a lot more of Farfields that I have not unlocked. We need to go to Pilgrim's Rest again. Right, you go all the way down. What am I looking for? So new places to go. I've been looking up places like on the map that I haven't seen before, like on a map, and trying to unlock the hidden entrances, which I did for a wisp thicket. I found the stuff there and got everything, as far as I know. But I realized there's something over here I can find more of. Yeah, I did the flea thing. I got all the fleas from the areas that I have discovered. I don't really know where else to go, though. There's more to this far fields. Yeah, they have. They went to the lake area. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's actually higher. My bad. Did you kill those flying fuckers that steal your silk in the Citadel? Okay, I think... I tried to find the thing that turns them off, but I gave up. Looks like it's up here somewhere. I think... Well, okay, so here's the forum. Over here. And I climbed all the way up here. There was nothing there.
Watch your profanity.
And I climbed all the way to the top here. There was nothing there. I honestly don't care about the Silk things anymore. Like, they're annoying, but, like, I want to go back to High Halls because I hate it there. I mean, I like the music, but I hate it there. There's a lot of places I hate like that. Yeah, there's Fleetopia. Right now, I just really want to go to the next area. Whatever that next main area is. Like, we got Wisp Thicket, but... No problem, Fido. It's literally directly to the left of the entrance of the area. Okay, apparently... What... I tried looking around for it, and it didn't do anything, so... Whatever. What in the world? I don't want to go back. Fine. I've been going all over the place. Okay. Ow. Okay. Grand Bellway. Oh, and I got a quest to talk to... the guy in Songclave. You have an idea. What is your idea, Fido? Alright, so you said the left of the entrance? I assume you mean this bottom entrance? Or do you mean, like, right here? Correction, up and left? Oh, don't tell me. That's such a pain to get up there. Not over there? Bruh. Okay. So it's not over here. It's up here? One room up? There is no one room up. Hold on. Oh, here? You're talking about... Jesus! This one. Yeah, I see the water. I don't know how to get up there. Hit that thing on the left of the room. Oh! Okay. Okay, gotcha. Oh god. Oh god. Whew. Okay, well that's done with. Thanks. I did. Oops. And now they're gone. Good. Alright. Good riddance. Yeah, good riddance. Alright. So. Bench. Now. I don't know where to go from there. So I know that there's more Farfield stuff that needs to happen. Can't seem to do that yet. Like the abyss is downstairs, but I need a key for that. Wormways. Other than the food quest, there's not much important stuff left to do. Yeah, I don't have the food quest. So what I'm gonna do, the dude bro from Songclave wants to talk to me, so let's go see what's up with him. The rasher, yeah, I delivered the rasher. The only thing that's left is the pickled muck maggot, which I would assume is in bile water or the, like the bile water area, but I don't really know where to get that. That's the only thing I need. Sinner's Road! See, I went to Sinner's Road and I talked to the two dudes. And, I don't know where to get the pickled maggot.
Oi.
What do you want, dude?
Oi. Not a miss.
It's feeling almost time, eh, Bellringer? You and her who waits up there, that fated meeting won't hold forever. Ready to make your play to oust one ruler and claim her place? No?
Tamiyan.
I'll not deny some part of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood, as too, no doubt, for the one up top. Don't. And yet, another part resists. A part, over time, I find myself siding with more.
Nesvir.
That part wishes not to claim a monarch's mantle. Rather, it would see my freedom regained, and this kingdom's bugs unshackled from their pale chains.
Oh, Zobo.
Remarkable idea you're speaking there, Bellringer. A world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on, serious-like, but I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your helping, I've been seeing it clear. You still got the monarch in you, all right, and the glare of a weaver, but the ambition, that's wild different from both.
Kadastama.
If you have already guessed to my desire, sir, and share some part of it, would you offer me aid in the conflict to come? Aye, maybe, yes. I can barely bear to tell it, but there's an idea, one rare disgust, for fear of her up there sensing the score.
Yanara.
You have conceived a method, I take it, a way to see a monarch removed, and me left free from claiming her station. We have, me and what remains of my family. It's a trap, of a sort. Beyond the skill of the Citadel, want to go further than just her binding. You'd be just the hunter to set it if you're dare enough to try.
Miocene?
Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom, both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. What work do you require of me now to see your service made?
Shakra
It's my family's strength you'll need, Beseek and Bellringer. Us 3 old bugs still alive spread across this kingdom, and 1 poor cousin dead and draged in swamps choked rotten. Each has power, raw, savage stuff. For you, they'll give it. If for their fascination at the act or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all.
Brondaga.
And last, as the base seek a weapon of Weaver's past. Should still be one left down there in their largest nest, a snare to set a rune of Siren silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it.
No, Zobo.
If in your want and that trap made, you'd best get to collecting. I'll point you toward what's needed best I can. Down in the Mossland, still clinging to her failed chapel, my sister will part with her power, if asked kind enough. Alright. So, yeah, don't do that. Now, you told me I need to go to Singer's Road. Sinner's Road. What's up, bruh? Alright. Yep, you're the same. It's actually not that hard to find in Sinner's Road. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's just me. Take the main entrance and go directly to the right. How did I miss it? Yeah, Greymoor is still the way to go for it. Okay, go right until you can't, and then go up. Looks like I've been where I need to go before. Question is how I didn't find it. Oh, okay, I sorta remember this? How did I get up here before? And why did I not continue? Okay, yeah, because I need to double jump. Okay, that's what... Hello? I have the power of technology! Technology! Oh god. Oh, what? Disgraced chef. Stop trying to kill me with your curves, why don't ya? Look at the cheeks on this woman! Ow. Right, I read something about this guy, and I just had to share it with you. To the Silksong community, please stop suggesting we name this pin Ass Gem. His name is Lacoli, and his best feature is his personality. So I'm not the only one then. I'm not the only one who noticed. That's pretty good. Oh, wait, why am I going that way? No, that's fine. I asked Mom where you were, and she said, at class. And it was like, oh, I'm dumb. So yeah, obviously you couldn't do that. Hence why I had to start looking up some stuff. Which is unfortunate that I know that Verdania is technically right next to Craw Lake. Would have been nice to find that of my own sentience, but alas, I lack a lot of that. So. Well, we already know what we need for this fight. We need the wreath, because I am not dealing with that. Attention, losers! Come get me. I think Ass Gem is a pretty good name, to be honest. I mean, why would they make him double cheeked up like that if his name is not Ass Gem? Ow. You found the boss before you learned about the food quest? Yes, because you're better at remembering where you can use your abilities than I am. It was only hard for me because I didn't have the wreath to get rid of the maggot debuff. Yeah, now I just need to focus on not being bad at the game. Pin it on your map, you might find a faster route. No. Oh, now my wreath is gone. Just got... Why are you telling me to pin it on my map? Oh, that's why. Understandable. That's a good idea. I'd say that's a very good idea. Since we have a majority of the journal entries. Oh, come on! There we go. Wait, that's not... That's actually incorrect, but that's fine. Alright, there we go. We're doing a great job so far. Wow. I'm really silking the song right now. That was a great start to the fight. Didn't do it fast enough. I mean, I will say this, his abs is equivalent to a Titan level threat. Oh, what are you doing? Why? Ow. Don't laugh like that. Got him! That took longer than it needed to. Thanks for the pickled maggot, lady. Now! Now we are ready! You can use double heal to bypass the maggot debuff. That's good to know. You can bypass it by healing in any way, shape, or form. Pungent delicacy preserved in... Hey, bitch! Pungent delicacy preserved in roach brine. The most famous creation of the disgraced chef, Legoli. What did they call him instead? Ass Jim? I think Ass Jim is better than Legoli. Man is set for life. Anyway. Ow. Ow. Why? You should pin that message. How do I do that? I don't know how to pin. when she laughs, that's who she sounds like. On Twitch? No, I've never pinned a message on Twitch before. That I remember. If you mean on, like, Facebook, then yeah. Alright. Take me to the Bell place. Bell, hold on. Belbert? No, not I keep wanting to call him her Belbert. Belfred. I almost forgot your name again. Let me take off this thing so I can put on. Sure. People tend to call her Irie or Aerie, since Hornet does apparently. Belfred's funnier though. Oh, you mean Aira? Aira! I don't know why I read that as Avery. Yeah, Belfred. You can thank Smoke for Belfred. Smoke decided to call her Belfred. Era. Where was I going? Hi, Forgwer. What's the closest to that annoying old man? Either way, it's gonna be kind of far. We can also grind some bells while we're here. I think it was Aira. Aira! I'm pretty sure that's what she says. Okay, what's... Hold on. Hold. No, okay. There's an elevator that's literally right next to the old guy. Well, unfortunately, I have forgotten that. Also, why is this not filled out on the map? Oh, Hornet. Hornet. Well, that was definitely worth it. Just won't fill out the pipes. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait, no, he's higher. Alright, you son of a gun. Give me my pale ore. Okay. Sir, I bring ingredients for the dish. At last, my master is withering away from hunger. Let us see what gifts you bring. Pickled muck maggot, so that banished chef's recipes outlives them after all.
Catestre.
Not so, sir. I claimed the maggot from the chef themselves. Their brutish work continued, even with their shell claimed by cursed thread. Incredible, a bug so devout, they could cook with mind expunged. This is stupid, guys. This citadel was far too hasty to expel such brilliance.
Kasvin?
With this, I have fulfilled my promise, sir. The ingredients have all been delivered. I trust now the meal can be made and the oil awarded for my efforts. You'll have your oil, whelp. Firstly, learn some patience. The dish must be prepared perfectly enough to rouse my master and see them sated. Now permit me to work my skill, and you'll stand to see a meal of scent and taste that would dazzle Farloom in her prime. It's gonna be disgusting. Taste, smell, texture, it is done! A meal to rival Farloom's finest. Mighty master, how long you have waited to set your jaw upon so perfect a dish? Join us and dine! Is he gonna be as like a corpse? Oh, what? What was that? Oh!
Da, fenestra.
Your master seems satisfied, sir. It is time you gave what was promised. Yes, it has been done. Made and served, a dish to match my master's refined desires. The pale trifle is yours. Take it and leave. My master needs time to reflect, and I must ponder on flavors anew. What is your deal, dude? So majestic, so mighty. Alright. Well, you guys enjoy that. Alright. Back home we go, and then we'll go sit down in Bell Home and read all of our journal entries so far. Stop. Okay. The way this game calculates nail upgrades is a lot more complicated than the other game. Yeah. I think. I don't remember. I remember I got all the upgrades without that much help in the other game. Silksong's got like a whole lot more hidden, just like whole hidden areas. Several of them. In order to aim! It's my buddy! It's my best friend! The other person that everybody's shipping with Hornet right now. Yeah. Yep. Good job, bud. Good job. You did good. Oh, God. Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's... Spellheart. Alright, we have a few things we can do at Bellheart, actually. We can turn in some history while we're at it. Slim Jim! Hello, Slim Jim. Okay. Give relic, yes, of course. Yeah. Bone scroll, crumpled parchment containing the prayer of a burning bug. Hail to your heat, O glorious flame. You who builds and breaks us, sear our shells, char them black, that we may rise to join you, wreathed in bright and blazing joy. Alright. Pyromaniacs them. Next stream is when shit hits the fan? I see. I see. Oh, I almost forgot. I do have that. I forgot the pale oil that I spent so much, like, so much time getting the ingredients for. Hey, dude, this took a long time to get. Don't break my needle, please.
Buenera.
I have more oil, Pinmaster. Its acquisition was no small task, but if it aids my blade, those challenges will be well rewarded. Even more oil. What preposterous luck. That unseen gift in quantity unheard discovered by a single bug. Would you pass the oil, traveler? And perhaps a few rosaries for the ongoing effort. Allow this Pinmaster to again work wonder upon your blade. Well, nay. You hold the precious oil for yourself. For what purpose do you deny a Pinmaster their work? There is only I alive to work with such wondrous substance. Look, dude, again, I'm pretty sure you don't want to check. So, you know. Here we go. Sharpen my needle. Give me the cutscene. Welly done, what miracle to work again upon steel so fine. Few pins left in Farloom could attain such a sheen. You must tell me, traveler, wherever did you come upon so splendid a weapon?
Hironare.
The blade was a gift, given by a noble tribe of my homeland. They forged the strongest steel, though it was rarely seen beyond their hive. Okay, yeah, right, the hive. That tribe has now long passed, and with them the secrets to their craft. Really? I thought a few of them were left. Like, I know the queen died, but, I mean, I guess if the queen died and the knight died, then the rest of them would die? Womp womp. If they are gone, it's a rarer piece than would be guessed. But what grand luck for this humble Pinmaster to have worked with such a weapon. Lore! If ever upon your road, more oil, seek me. Okay. Alright, story time. Let's go inside our bell home. Take a little bath. Now let us read journal entries. From the tippy top. We've got quite a few to look at, guys. Alright. A moss grub. Fur-covered crawler with a series of sharp spikes along its back. If not for the spikes, I would think it an appealing bug. Okay, so this is the first time... This is the first hint that we get of Hornet really liking soft things. Oh, I need to defeat one more moss grub for that. That's unfortunate. So a massive moss grub, unnaturally overgrown moss grub, bred within the Citadel's memoriam. Mossmere. Small fluttering creature capable of defending itself with its small stinger. This bug is soft and clumsy, but to its fortune, its home caves seem relatively free of effective predators. I wonder why that is. We got the moss mother, adult mossmere with a fully developed stinger and hardened hide. Motherhood is an instinct that can push creatures beyond what seems their natural limits. It turns even weaker beasts like these into formidable foes. An achnid, winged insects that feeds upon moss and lichen. Is it lichen or lichen? In the caves above Bone Bottom, but let me figure out once and for all how I pronounce this thing. Okay, it is lichen. Sorry. In its natural state, it would avoid potential predators, but Farloom's haunting now compels it to aggression. Fortunately, its jaws are ill-suited for combat. A skull scuddler, small, soft bug that uses the hard skulls of the marrow for protection and disguise. In every land, creatures find new and surprising ways to disguise themselves. One must be wary always. A skull wing, airborne relative of the grounded skull scuddler, found only in the marrow's deepest, hottest caves. We haven't killed enough of those. A skull brute, soft bug beneath a huge horned skull, charges at intruders to protect its territory and its smaller companions. Either its size has made it fearless, or the haunting has removed its sense of self-preservation. The Skull Tyrant, rare, enormous skull scuddler, the marrow's largest predator and the most feared for its ferocious temperament. Though surely fierce, the skull it bears looks taken from an even larger beast. If not for the bones as proof, I would scarcely believe bugs could grow to such scale. Really, Hornet? Really? You wouldn't believe it? You won't believe it if you see it? Lady, you have grown up in Hallownest. How would you not believe it? Okay. A Killick. Small bony bug that favors dark tunnels, can expand its spiked carapace to ward against attacking predators. I am fond of simple, effective traps, such as this bug's extendable spikes. An unwary predator would be skewered clean through. Okay. Beast fly, aggressive fly of Farloom's lowlands, rams prey with its hard-bone mask. Dancing around this simple creature as it charges back and forth is the sort of game I delighted in as a child. Alas, I now have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, right. She was a hardcore child. Savage beastfly, angered adult beastfly with a weighty body and a thickened hardshell mask. Civilization encroaches from this kingdom's crown, but the lowlands are still ruled by great beasts. Its roar stirs something deep within me, some primal instinct. Okay. Okay, lady. A Carinid? Common winged bug of the lowlands, generally docile, but will attack if threats come close. Their plump round shape makes them well suited for target practice. Difficult to resist testing my aim on them. A vicious Carinid, aggressive winged bug of the lowlands. When angered, it rapidly whips its bladed tail as a weapon. Its wings are quite small compared to its bulk. Perhaps it uses the warm air of these fiery lands to help stay airborne. Clever, if so. A hard-bone hopper, a grazing creature with sharp senses that nimbly retreats from danger. Haven't killed enough of those. A tarmite, I hate these fucking things. Flying bone mite that lives near magma, roasts its prey by spitting scorching tar. Its sticky spit would no doubt make a useful crafting material if molded fresh. Unfortunately, I cannot stop to experiment. A mauling is a young, bony bug that can curl its body to form a ball. Their rough ridged shell grips tight to any surface. Even walls and roofs become pathways for these nimble bugs. We got a marrow maw, giant roller of the lowlands. Its rigid hide will crush smaller creatures beneath it. Sheer bulk makes for an effective weapon, but requires much sustenance. This creature would have spent most of its time eating, an acceptable life for some. A hoker, a spine-shooting drifter of the lowlands. Whatever admiration I had for its fleecy down is spoilt by its disturbing mask and its steely spines. Right. A flint beetle, I remember these annoying fuckers. Rarely seen beetle that spends most of its life nestled deep in bone and rock, the flint gems on its shell excrete an explosive powder. Its bright gems could be used to make beautiful but short-lived jewelry. An amusing idea for a gift. Or a trap. A rhino grund, long-horned beast of Farloom's lowlands, relies on its horn both to impale and to wrench the ground beneath it, flinging dangerous debris. Gromling, young masked worm that delights in ambushing intruders within its tunnels. The bell beast, huge hard-boned bug that lives within and travels through the veins of old bells across Farloom, otherwise known as Belfred. This one has allied themselves with me, either as thanks for their saving or respect for one judged as equal. Whichever the reason, their fellowship is welcome. A pilgrim groveler, basic bug of Farloom laid low upon the ground. Taken by Farloom's haunting, the bug is now capable of little more than prayer and aggression. The second rhino beetle. So I opened the door, and the rhino beetle got away. It, like, ran out the door. I don't know if there's another one that I can find, but that's the second one, and it's gone. I don't know where it went. Pilgrim Pouncer. Agile bug of Farloom, its higher functions have been lost to the haunting. With a softer shell than most, they would have relied on their athleticism to survive. Pilgrim Hornfly, short pilgrim that uses their long horn to launch upon threats. You think it's just gone? Okay, it's just gone. Pilgrim Hulk, sturdy bug lost to the haunting, rolls at threats with no care for its own discomfort. A rare-built bug within these ailing lands. Most pilgrim shells seem small by comparison. What nourishment did they discover to grow so large? We got the Pilgrim Bellbearer, this annoying fuck. Common bug wielding a set of old bells, the bug will fling the bells at anyone it deems still free. Their bells would once have rung with hope and mirth, lifting the spirits of any clinging companions. Sadly, those instruments have been turned purely to combative use. A winged pilgrim, short-horned bug born with underdeveloped wings. Flight it possesses, but only just. It may lift from the stone, but those sad wings would never carry it far. The elder pilgrim, thick-set bug consumed by haunted thread, uses their solid frame to crush others. A winged pilgrim bellbearer. Pilgrim endowed with large wings, carrying a brace of iron bells. An uneven terrain, their union of flight and range can prove a challenge even for me. On uneven terrain. Okay. Pilgrim hiker, hard-shelled bug with a climber's pin. Their pin, once aid, has become a weapon, though the bug is unrefined in its use. Pilgrim guide, old pilgrim carrying a heavy iron bell staff. The large bell seems to signify them as once leader of a climbing troop, though the haunting has erased that former authority. An overgrown pilgrim, aged pilgrim overgrown with lichen and moss. The moss looks to grow even inside their stomach, which the pilgrim spits at foes in compressed gobs. A foul form of offense. Yeah, they're disgusting. A covetous pilgrim, strong bug replete with rosaries. If angered, they will whip their strings in a ceaseless onslaught. Is this abundance a sign of purity or greed? The way faith is measured in this land is curious indeed. The snitch fly, this awful thing. Pernicious looter found all over Farloom. While these bothersome bugs are left free to forage, no loose rosary or trinket is safe. This demon, the lava lug, sticky mollusk that defends itself by spraying burning fluid from growths on its back. What seems at first a purely defensive mechanism may also be necessary to rid this creature of excess heat. So we got a lava lug and a lava larga. Fully grown mollusk able to unleash a gushing torrent of burning fluid from its back. Alright, yeah, we've got 5 more we need to kill, and I'm I'm not going to go back and seek them out. Smelt Shoveler. Low-level worker lost to Farloom's haunting. Instinct keeps them at their task, though in much simpler fashion than before. This kingdom appears more advanced in metalwork than my own ever was, in great part due to the natural heat source at its base. Working in such an environment is an impressive feat. More advanced in metalwork than my own ever was. Flintstone Flyer. I almost call him a Flintstone Flyer. Aerial worker lost to Farloom's haunting bears a pouch full with flintstone, which they will fling at intruders. That incendiary material they carry is a natural wonder with many potential applications. What a waste to carelessly throw it at me whenever I pass by. Flint Flame Flyer. Brave worker carrying unstable flint flame and wearing a heavy belt to protect against potential ignition. Theirs would be a high-risk life, followed by a short, searing end. Smoke Rock Sifter. Symbol-bearing worker of the deep docks. Pans the halls of smoke rock to find traces of more precious minerals. The haunting has stolen some important part of these bugs, yet still they attempt their former task. Until, that is, they sense my presence. A Deep Diver. Bell-clad bug responsible for mining the deeper, treacherous depths below their docks. Their heavier bells armor them well against my strikes. But against that oppressive heat, can they help at all? The four brothers Cygnus and Gron, elder overseers of the deep docks responsible for the oversight and punishment of lesser workers. Lost in the madness of the haunting, they still commanded the endless excavation of their caves. A Craglite, infant form of the more formidable Cragler. If left to grow, these young bugs will fight for dominance until only one remains. Ooh, this little thing turns into this annoying thing. The Cragler, thick-plated scuttler that prefers high places. Holds an extensive supply of searing acid in a layered sac within its shell. The acid rains from its mouth upon any creature it sees as food. Brushflit. Tiny, timid creatures that huddle in flocks and flee at the first hint of danger. They call out to warn their fellows at the smallest sense of threat. A successful hunt here means staying silent and hidden right up until the decisive strike. A Furted. Skittish scrambler of the far fields, its antennae resemble stalks of grass to aid in camouflage. It has no means to defend itself. Its only hope for survival is to be mistaken for a plant. And yet, if I touch it, I guess I'm allergic to it, and I get hurt. Flapping Furted, docile bug whose wings mimic the grasses of the far fields. A common snack for larger predators. When roosting, it would look convincingly plant-like. In flight, its bulbous body quickly ruins the ruse. Fourth Chorus. Towering iron automaton driven by rotor and cog. A terrifying achievement of Farloom, to build a construct so large and yet so nimble. Ah, the people of Anthel. A Scarlid, small burrowing ant servant to the larger Scar. These bugs work mainly as finders and foragers for the warriors of their tribe. Combat has not long been their nature. A Scar Wing, darting predator that clings fast to roofs and outcrops often summoned to aid its larger companions. They would make effective hunting companions, though even without the haunting, I suspect their loyalty would always remain to their clan. A Scar Scout, young ant hunter wielding sickles carved from teeth. Will often call for aid if danger comes close. Despite their youth, they are impressive opponents. It seems likely their tribe were trained for combat from birth. A Scar Stalker, skilled ant hunter bearing blade and armor fashioned from bone, fierce, strong, and disciplined. Yet these qualities do not protect them from the haunting. Is such a fate inevitable in these lands? Spear Scar, winged ant hunter that strikes from the air with its bone lance. In my youth, I envied all bugs with wings. I even fancied I might grow a pair. I have since learned better. I accept the limitations of one's body, and augment with tools as needed. Okay, learning more about our favorite character here. A scar guard. Huge ant hunter tasked to protect the stores and passages of its tribe. Theirs is the perfect shell for their duty, a wall of a warrior and an adept fighter. If I hope to claim their treasures, I must bring my best. A mite. Verminous pest, common throughout the dark corners of Greymoor. Individually they offer little challenge, but their numbers are surely vast, and most remain hidden. A fluttermite. Airborne pest, less common than its grounded siblings. Attacks with sharp fangs if agitated. Similar bugs would gnaw away at unguarded food supplies in my homeland. As a child, I would hunt them, eager to make use of myself and test my skills. Similar bugs would gnaw away at unguarded food supplies in my homeland. What bugs is she talking about? I'm due to replay Hollow Knight, honestly. A mite mother. Aged female mite, grown larger and stronger than most of its kin. A dreg catcher. Bug charged to catch dregs of silk that fall from the citadel. Will attack with its staff if provoked. These bugs look to have spent every waking moment at their work. Grim, endless labor in service of the unseen citadel above. A silk snipper. Scissor-wielding bug charged to cut and spool fallen dregs of silk for return to the citadel above. A thread raker, tall bug charged to pile silk dregs in preparation for respooling. Their sharp rake now doubles equally well as a stabbing weapon. Morwing. This thing. The Morwing is a winged mite beast bred large to catch workers who once tried to flee their tasks. Really? Catch workers who once tried to flee their tasks. With its wranglers long dead, the Morwing stalked the towers of Greymoor, feasting on passing pilgrims and tenders alike. Wisp. Short-lived sprite born of flickering flame. To live only a single bright moment. What would one feel? Is it glorious or only despair? Or could it be both mixed equal? Burning bug, many-legged insect fanatically obsessed with flame. These ones somehow learnt to call and guide the scorching wisps that share their thicket. Whether through dominance or reverence is unclear. Father of the flame, totem and god, built and worshipped like the burning bugs. The remains of an aged bug were housed at the pyre's heart. The structure suggested they wished for immolation. If so, I have seen their wish granted. A craw, screeching scavenger that roosts high in caverns and preys on passing pilgrims. By this swooping menace, a simple bug could be easily overcome. More dangerous still, they rarely attack alone. I remember these guys being so annoying. All the crows, god, it was awful. A tall craw, rag-winged adult craw bug bearing a scavenged pin. Far more hostile than their younger companions, but seemingly less likely to roam far from their nest. A squat craw, stout adult craw bug bearing several short pins. A cowardly sort, they will try to remain at range to throw their sharp weapons. Best to rush them down and cut quick. A muck maggot, defeat 25 more to complete the— I'm not going back for those. Mindless infant larva coated in thick slime. Nah, dog. A slubberlug, younger form of a muck roach, attacks prey by leaping from the water and snapping with its flexible jaws. And then we've got the muck roach, starved pack bug with an insatiable appetite. Despite their tough hide and pungent meat, roaches breed rapidly, so are sometimes farmed for food. A revolting creature. My shell itches at their presence. In the pens where their numbers grow vast, I am forever on edge. Real. Bloat roach. Obese offshoot of muck roaches, born of the Citadel's exhaust smog. The winged roach's sagging stomach—
I'm in the danger zone east of the Pacific Ocean, west of London, England, south of Mars, and north of hell. Yeah, 30 days and 30 nights, and all I've had for nourishment is fighting this mount to the south now. Yeah!
Alright, thanks. Winged roach's sagging stomach is filled with sizzling bile. Its form is absurd. Surely it should not be able to hold itself in the air. The noxious gases in its stomach must provide its levity. A roach catcher. Short, nimble bug who uses barbed bolas to keep beasts corralled and caged. Their throwing weapon is well suited to the wide caverns they inhabit. These sly little bugs must have a keen claw for crafting. Roach feeder. Tall roach tender charged to feed muckroaches on a lean diet of maggot gruel. That sounds awful. The feeder's curled pin looks designed to keep ravenous roaches at bay, and the tender from turning into the meal. A roach keeper, grizzled older roach tender, weighted with a lasso of heavy chain. Though their mind is largely lost, their skill with the chain has not been forgotten. Does the haunting eternally bind a bug to the task it had in life? A roach server. Brutish cook responsible for dicing muckroach meat into edible portions. Could their actions be called skill? I see only a crude mangling of meat. Yet I wonder, before the haunting snared their minds, was it any different? A what's his name? Ask Jim. Disgraced chef Legali, once exalted chef exiled from the Citadel for repeated culinary crimes, returns to their home caves. This chef continues to devise delicacies too repulsive for any bug still sane. A wraith. Anguished specter of lingering thread. Despite its ephemeral nature, strong strikes can dispel the wraith for a time. Not a bug, but a projection of another's will, cast in smog and silk. So I believe these are the remnants of Grandmother Silk's children that were imperfect. And so they destroyed them. She destroyed them. Moth leaf lagnia. A rare, calmer bug of bile water survives in its hazardous surroundings by hiding as a plant. This one is pretty, but not as soft as first it seems. The plant it mimics is flaked and coarse, and the bug's coat shares similar textures. We got a mire mite, crawling insect with a sizzling bile sac in its abdomen. Interrupt me, why don't ya? The threat of its exploding rear is an effective deterrent to predators, but the slightest jolt or fall can cause its premature end. I just drank water.
Nice.
Oh, this thing. Swamp squid. Plentiful pest with a sharp proboscis and a belly full of bile. More dangerous...
would be nice.
More dangerous in the moment of its explosive and corrosive death than it ever was in life.
Water would be nice.
Y'all need to stop. A spit squid. I hate these things. I think these are my least favorite squids, is these things.
Water would be nice.
Y'all need, both of you need to stop.
Water
God forbid we
would
make
be nice.
sure you're hydrated. I'm gonna drink all my water, man. Alright, my water's gone.
Water
Stop my-
would be nice.
I'll be right back, I'll get some more. Y'all are gonna make me explode. Alright. We gotta be like at least halfway done, right? That's the last chug I'm taking. If anybody, if you keep spamming hydrate, I'm just gonna chug the whole thing at the end of the stream. How about that? Spit Squit. Hovering pest with a hollowed... Hovering pest with a hollowed proboscis, able to spit gobs of sizzling bile. To subsist on the sickly water in this fetid environment, it spits out the most toxic elements. Over generations, this former survival technique has turned into an effective hunting tool. Stilkin, I hate these guys. Cunning bug that hunts with darts fashioned from steak and bile. They know well their domain, lurking in wait in its byways and bogs, always ready to pounce. Got the Stilkin Trapper, trap-setting bug carrying a pouch of sharpened long stakes. More bother than the bug themselves are the countless traps they have already laid throughout their caves. Yeah. Oh, it's Bubble Bass Slime being Grohl the Great. Chief and Chaplain.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
Chief and Chaplain of the Stiltkin, forever raging against the citadel that chokes their caves and sees them suffer. This one's strength was much enhanced by Stolen's soul. They are not the first who tried to hoard it, or to mold it towards such violent ends. Oh, yeah. Barnack, toothy growth that lives on cave roofs, wraps wayward bugs with its long tongue and drags them up to be consumed. Hiding its tongue amongst fronds so similar, there is impressive style to this one's trickery. A duct sucker? It's called a duct sucker? That sounds foul. Suction creature surviving on the thick slime that... Suction creature surviving on the thick slime that coats its caves. That's disgusting. This mindless bug seems to sense only through its tendrils, yet despite that simplicity, it still poses a serious threat. No kidding. Pond Skipper. Hard-shelled insect common upon the surface of Shellwood Pond, once a staple food for passing pilgrims. The way they skate along the water's surface is so elegant. Surely it is a skill that can be learned. When time permits, I should attempt the task. Okay, Hornet. Pond catcher, old catcher over Shellwood Pond, bearing a long pin, and stricken by the haunting. Shellwood gnat, tiny soft creature that armors itself using the hard, hollow growths of shellwood. If the woody hide is shattered, the bug will still bravely, foolishly try to attack. A wood wasp, pointed, darting insect that builds a hardy hive from Shellwood's dried bark. Destroying the hives will limit their presence in the wood. Useful to me now as I passed along the branches. Dangerous in time for the wood's order. Even a small disruption can tip a fragile balance. Splinter, otherwise known as a stick bug. Insect formed to imitate a branch. Insect formed to imitate a branch, capable of remaining perfectly still for long periods, but unexpectedly swift when roused. Avoiding their ambush is a good test of my senses and my ability to rapidly retaliate. Splinterhorn. So there's a difference between the splinter and the splinterhorn. Insect formed to imitate a branch, born with sharp retractable horns atop its head. Splinter bark, winged insect with a flaky shell that perfectly mimics its environment. Its assault, like a young boy's toy turned deadly. Could I, in time, fashion a spinning tool to match? Sister Splinter, imposing old insect, nesting in the heights of Shellwood. Her command of twig and branch ensured no pilgrim ever survived within her territory. This one lived long and fed much. The wood will be much safer for their slaying. Fascia? Drifting bug disguised as a flower disperses crackling clouds of pollen if threatened. Quite a beautiful creature. In my own kingdom's court, it would have been highly favored as an ornamental pet. Polynesia? Polynique, whatever. Floral foe that reacts instinctively to movement nearby, spits pellets of crackling pollen that bursts on impact. Gallia is a floral foe with a core shaped to mimic a mask. The core can be thrust forward to bludgeon unwary bugs. The false mask alone is frightening enough to scare away smaller pests. Are we nearing the end here? God, there's still so much. A firm is a burrower that nests in the bell vein and seeks out hard bells to protect its soft body. I would very much like to feel their soft fur if only they weren't so hostile. She just wants a bunch of fuzzy pets. That's so adorable. A winged firm. Furred bug beneath a heavy bell, it has grown too large to burrow, but in maturing has developed small wings. Huge and soft. A fantastic combination, ruined by their haunted aggression. She just, you know, Hornet has been through a lot. She just needs some fluffy pets. A farlid is a small... Y'all are making this take longer than it needs to. Small arachnid found in many crevices and caves throughout Farloom. A farlid diver, arachnid that nestles within dark holes and cavern roofs, pounces on prey from far above.
Watch your profanity.
I'm about to end the stream, so that's literally gonna do nothing. A chardillard, devious ambusher that poses as a fossil. Once roused, the bug will crash its steely shell into walls, floors, and foes. The judge. Well, it is a judge, not the last judge. A judge is a gilded guardian of the blasted steppes, bearing a symbol and a mallet. They remorselessly eliminate any pilgrim or passerby deemed impure to their sight. The countless husks strewn on paths beside them tell of their conclusive decisions. Last judge. This troll. Final arbiter of the blasted steppes, tasked to ensure only the sinless ever step beyond the grand gate. The huge judge likely stood through countless generations.
The only good bug is a dead bug.
Never defeated, never wavering in their charge. Coral firm. Dark-furred bug protecting itself with a spiked coral nut. Its fur is thick and silky. Sadly, lost to its haunting, I shall never safely be able to touch it. I didn't realize, like, I knew there were a few, like, bugs where she talked about how fluffy they were and wanted to, like, you know, touch them, but, like, I didn't know there were this many. A drisnet. Nesting creature that fuses its face with sharpened coral. It is easy to be caught off guard by the ricocheting trajectory of its flung mask, especially in tight corners. A drisnarga. Large male drisnet, ferocious and territorial, fires its heavy coral mask at intruders. A pokenabbin. How do they come up with these names? A pokenabbin. Drifting creature with a wide coral mask and hard proboscis to stab its prey. A conch fly. Small bug that crafts a shell of sharpened coral, spins its shell at rapid speed to cut through crust and bone. A great conch fly. Elder conch fly crowned with a huge coral horn. Once partnered with a mate, they will rarely be seen alone. Okay, this one is sad. To pair with another is a base instinct, and one that brings some bugs great joy. I once sought similar union. Guys. This is getting a little ridiculous now.
What kind of place is
You're ruining the moment! To pair with another is a base instinct, and one that brings some bugs great joy. I once sought similar union, but of my own mates, none could match my lifespan. So she outlasted every mate she had. So sad. Crest crag, coral hulk with a...
I need healing.
That is foul! That is rude! Smoke! Coral Hulk! Oh. Crust Crag. Coral Hulk with a dense shell bred to immense size by the Citadel's memoriam. Bred to immense size by the Citadel's memoriam. Coral Hulk with a dense shell. Nature distorted. This bug was born tiny and mild. The Citadel deformed it in futile hope it may sustain. A drape fly. These things are the worst. Erratic flying pest that nests in rags and curtains. Like fabric somehow sprung to life, its pelt is... Guys, I'd like to leave at some point. I'm just not gonna stop anymore, okay? Y'all, if you keep doing sound alerts, you're not gonna hear what I'm saying, okay? So if you don't want to hear what I'm saying, sound alerts. I'm just gonna keep reading. Like fabric somehow sprung to life, its pelt is perfectly matched to the rags it infests. A drape lord. Elder drape fly grown big from age and consumption. Its heavy body allows it to hit much harder than its younger companions. A drape mite, cloth-covered crawler with sharpened forelimbs, lives and breeds in dark places. Farloom's structures seem almost built for them. The endless corners and cracks, so perfect for mites to burrow and nest. A giant drape mite, full-sized mite of the Citadel cloaked in an old curtain. Few creatures of that silk-stricken place would find nourishment enough to grow so large. Alright, we made it to the workers. Underworker, feeble servant of the underworks with a long twist pin and hard shell. With all the refuse collapsing throughout their domain, the workers' stiff shell would be essential if they held any hope to survive. An underscrub, drained yet dedicated laborer, wielding a coarse steel brush. That they ever hoped to keep their domain clean, what futility. Undersweep uses their steel-bristled pin to scrub the soot from vents and pipes. Their sharp cleaning implement is as filthy as the rest of the place. They only layer grime on grime. Grime on grime.
Say what again? Say
An underpoke.
Again. I dare you.
Drained worker on the verge of collapse.
One more goddamn time.
Consumed by the haunting, they continue to work far beyond their mortal limits. They toiled incessantly for the Citadel, their shells bent and degrade, and now the kingdom's curse means not even death can relieve them. You might need to make these sound alerts cost scales. I might need to make them cost bits if I keep this up. Underloft. Exhausted bug, grown sickly from the smog of the underworks. The workers' twist pins, once tools of repair, now serve as spun projectiles. The cost of so much grandeur. Did I peer closely enough into the foundations of my own kingdom? The cost of so much... Cost of so much grandeur. Did I peer closely enough into the foundations of my own kingdom? Undercrank. Heavy, hard-shelled worker forever repairing the Citadel's crumbling underworks. There seem no ranks in their domain, yet this one has risen above the rest. A station likely gained through intimidation and thuggery. Envoy. Guide and oft-times leader within the Citadel's choir. Bugs like these crossed the caves to bring me to Farloom. I cut down many before my capture. Then I had thought them minded and cunning. Now I can see the singular will that haunts them all. Cross the caves to bring me to Farloom. Envoy. Choir Pouncer, agile bug, and one of few hardy pilgrims to have reached the Citadel. Once one of Farloom's favored bugs, and yet their domain and their shells would have been the first to fall to the haunting. I almost called him a cornhead. Choir Hornhead, full-grown former pilgrim serving the Citadel. Did this one grow large thanks to the Citadel's excess, or was its formidable size the reason it ever survived to reach this place? Choir Bellbearer, winged devout of the Citadel, carrying a brace of gilded bells. Farloom proves often the effectiveness of bells as weapons. Never before had I considered them as such. Choir Flyer, aerial bug of the Citadel, unarmed but for its short horn. For this bug to have survived Farloom's climb, it must have teamed with stouter companions. I cannot imagine it succeeding alone. Choir Elder, aged form pilgrim, uses their wings to position above threats and crush them under their large shell. Time allows their shell to grow thick, all the better for battering their targets. Chorister? Disciple of the choir, elevated above other pilgrims and forced to cowl their face forevermore. Their use of a pin shows hard training. Their use of silk, unfurled from a spool held close, shows skill far beyond standard bugs. A reed, disciple of the choir, charged to maintain its perfect order by sharp pin if necessary. A form well suited for combat, lithe and fast. No surprise it seems to rank so high amongst its cult. A grand reed, high-standing insect of the choir bearing a bow. This elite reed has been trained and fed beyond its smaller fellows. This bug bears a spool of silk which they flail to attack. Though somewhat crude, theirs is a technique much reminiscent of weavers. I wonder who taught them such a use. Choir Clapper, this guy. Mighty percussive disciple of the choir wielding a mallet and a silk spool to wrap and enhance their attacks. There is no finesse in its use of silk. It consumes its slim supply only to amplify its force.
Take that, you winged spawn of Satan!
Claw Maiden. Puppet servant of the Citadel suspended on strings of silk. An early form of automaton requiring extensive silk to maintain its service. If given a chance, this one will steal silk from any significant source, including my own shell. Memoria, learned disciple of the choir, charged to maintain the Citadel's memoriam. From the outset, theirs was a hopeless task. Those wild lands
fall in the face of chaos, but not this one. Not today.
Those wild lands could never be replicated within a space so artificial. A minister, gold-ranked disciple of the choir, and direct servant to the Citadel's conductors.
And charms,
the lethality of these bugs is
of
unexpected.
the earth.
Their bodies were never built for combat. The haunting has altered their nature dramatically. A maestro, choir commander of the high halls, able to summon and command cogflies at a flick of their baton. Once they summon song from their subjects, now they rise only to command and ends to those unstrung. Second Sentinel! We got our friend here, Cogwork Knight of Farloom, once protector of its pilgrims and master of the Scissor Blade. The talent and intelligence of this construct goes far beyond others I have witnessed. They seem less built as a tool to serve than an attempt at life itself. Dreg Husk. Remains of a Citadel bug possessed by silk dregs. The husk will lash out wildly with the many sharp pins caught inside its thread. The Surgeon, cruel physician of White Ward, responsible for operations and modifications on the Citadel's bugs. Their procedures with silk may have prolonged life within the Citadel, but they unknowingly gifted many minds to the monarch. The Mortician, altered servant of the Citadel's White Ward, responsible for the cremation of husks and recycling of silk from their shells. It lies low to the ground, perhaps out of reverence for its task, but can spring up suddenly to attack. Its shear makes for a deadly weapon with surprising reach. Cogwork Underfly, small automaton built to work without complaint in the scorching heat of the Underworks cauldron. It is no wonder these constructs were cast. No mortal bug would last long inside that scorching place. Even my shell struggles to withstand its heat. That thing looks like a scissor-wielding penis in the trailer. Okay. Cogwork Hauler, small automaton with a shielded shell intended to carry loads of dangerous flint flame. Born and built only to work until time stiffens its limbs. Perhaps it is mercy that this construct knows nothing of the freedom it lacks. Cogwork Crawler automaton built in the shape of a scuttling bug. Its back contains retractable pins, intended to cut song cylinders free of any obstruction. Its form is certainly based on bugs found outside the Citadel. In my own craftwork, I too often look to nature for inspiration. Cogworker, flighted automaton responsible for repairing and extending the core. More effective an opponent than would be a guest. The precarity of its winding domain can make even its simple assault a challenge. Cogwork Spine, spherical winged automaton housing many sharp spikes. I cannot decipher its function to the greater core. Is it built for defense? If so, its passivity seems far from optimal. Cogwork Choirbug, a bug forged of iron, rotor, and cog. The automaton works tirelessly to maintain the core that houses it. Its core is filled with fine mechanisms, but that alone should not produce such a convincing mimic of life. Silk must also be used to animate this artifice, though exactly how I am not sure. A Cogwork Cleanser. Steam shooting automaton forged to clean...
would be nice.
Forged to clean the Cogwork core and keep it free of infestation. An inspired use of steam, I must remember its construction when designing future tools. Cogwork Defender, Cogwork construct forged primarily for the core's protection, bears a shield and poke pin, and possesses a lethal understanding of their use. Cogwork Clapper, rare automaton intended to perform the ringing of bells and cymbals in the depths of the core. I have not yet seen the bell this automaton is designed to ring, nor do I ever wish to hear it. Such a clamor would no doubt be unpleasant to experience. The Cogwork Dancers, automatons of impeccable construction, welcoming entrance to their chamber with a display of deadly dance. 2 Cogwork bugs, and yet the soul seemed singular. A sad yet masterful imitation of life, imbued inside shells of iron. And now we know who that is. Lamp Bearer, disciple of the Whispering Vaults, tasked to navigate its dim recesses to retrieve old scrolls. Other librarians. Scroll Reader, gilded servant of the Whispering Vaults, born to read and recall the near-endless scrolls of prayer. Okay, that's also a librarian. Everybody's a librarian. Vault Keeper, high caste bug responsible for delivering sermons and leading prayer for those beyond the walls of the Whispering Vaults. Most likely, this one's true charge was to root out and condemn those not seen as sufficiently fervent. Trollbio! It's Trolley! Please don't. Haughty thespian convinced that only dazzling performance can raise Farloom from the throes of death. His desire to see Farloom saved may have been well-intentioned, but he seemed quite happy for others to die upon the stage in pursuit of his goal. Penitent, humbled prisoners serving their sentence for sin committed within the Citadel. All are haunted here, the jailers and the jailed. Do they realize they will never leave this place, or how long they have stayed already? Puny Penitent, small bug shackled and cowed for sin committed within the Citadel. Y'all are gonna drive me insane. Fresh Fly, infant fly freshly hatched. At this age, the soft blind I just spit everywhere. Infant fly freshly hatched. At this age, the soft blind fly is little more than a bother. The less these gruesome bugs breed, the better.
Some music playing in the background would have been appropriate.
Well, there is. It's called the game soundtrack. Scab fly. Sticky young fly born and grown in service to the slab. Foul creatures birthed into servitude. Their plight elicits no sympathy for me. A guard fly, starved servant of the... Y'all, I want you to know. I want you guys to know that you did this to yourself. You 100% did this to yourself. I can't take it anymore. You win. I'm disabling this extension. There, gone. It's gone. Talk now. Talk now. Sticky young fly born and grown in service to the slab, foul creatures birthed into servitude. Their plight elicits no sympathy from me. Guard fly, starved servant of the slab, bearing a hooked long pin.
Water would be nice.
I hate you guys. The smell from these jailers overwhelms my senses. I strongly doubt they have ever thought to bathe. Warden fly? Heavy, hairy jailer responsible for capturing... How are you able to do that?
The world's smallest violin.
Heavy, hairy jailer responsible for capturing sinners and punishing prisoners. Disgusting both in manner and stench. I feel no remorse to see them felled. Brood mother. Mad matriarch of the slab, rarely seen outside her warren. From her, all jailers are born and bred. With this one vanquished, I hope to have sped the end for that. I hope to have sped the ends for that jail and its distasteful order. Excuse me, Driftlin. Gentle glider of Mount Fay, its downy wings and cowl allow it to resist even the most cutting cold. No pizza delivery. This one would make a perfect pet, but for the freezing temperatures it requires for comfort. Monominid? Flighted creature formed from cold shard. If shattered, it will quickly reform. The cold shard, even when destroyed, it remembers its former shape. A remarkable material, and perhaps even more astonishing, there seems life contained within it. Wait. Driftlin. This one would make a perfect pet, but for the freezing temperatures it requires... for comfort. Okay. Servitor Ignim. Small construct built by Weaver's Past, brought to life through silk runes threaded within. Servitor Borin. So this is an Ignum, this is a Borin. Broken construct built by Weaver's Past, able to fire a focused beam of silk light to carve halls and chambers through ice and bone. The Servitor... that thing has been heavily damaged by time and the elements. Its actions have grown erratic. It seems no longer able to discern friend from foe. Winged Life Seed. Mindless sac filled with plasmium. When broken, the plasmium can be consumed for its temporary benefits to health. Huge Flea. Oversized bug briefly consumed by anger after its long time caged. I would not have guessed so large and marvelous a flea existed. I am pleased it saw sense before I had to strike a killing blow. Yeah, I'll bring it back for next stream. I just didn't want it, like, going on and on while I'm trying to read this. Shakra. Warrior cartographer of a tribe from Farloom's Edge, her skills in battle could challenge the kingdom's best. She has lived a mere fraction of my lifetime, and yet her rings prove a ferocious match. As gifted a warrior as I have ever encountered, and one I am fortunate to call a friend. Widow. Crazed fanatic, able to guide Farloom's haunted silk by music played upon it. Her body seemed Weaver's, but her mask had been forcibly removed, and her own silk was bound useless by heavy pins lodged through her spine. But what about the inspiration for long grinding of tough bosses? Oh, stop. First sinner, ancient weaver condemned for a transgression lost to time. This one's husk held a masterful talent to weave silk into blazing runes. Throughout my life, I have seen runes woven for many tasks. Was she the first to hone such skills? Phantom, mournful creature tasked alone to expel the Citadel's choking refuse. Their talent with the long pin is unmatched. Though gray with age, their frayed form suggested a being strung from silk, one who welcomed a decisive end in combat over a slow decline. Lace, manic fencer who delights in battle. A bug born entirely of thread. Much silk would have been needed to see her sustained. A fragile form of life, but life nonetheless. And last but not least, we've got Grandmother Silk, monarch of Farloom and the primal source of silk. Heart of the haunting, long lulled to slumber and desperate to wake. The higher being's threads stretched throughout Farloom, snaring its bugs and driving them to madness and discord. Okay, guys, we made it. I had to disconnect sound alerts to not go insane, but I made it. We made it. That's a whole lot of enemies. It's a whole lot of animations this team had to make. Well, guys, that's that. When we return, we might be getting into some... We might be getting into Act 3, depending on how things go. Yeah. Alright. You guys have a good night. I'm gonna try to get all those songs you've been playing on repeat out of my head. With great power comes great responsibility, and y'all failed.
Water would be nice.
Oh, I forgot to chug. Hold on. Here. Here, I'll chug it. I'll chug all of it. So you can hear how much is in it.
Water would
You're going to both
nice.
hate and love Act 3. Doesn't Little Ghost come back? I've kind of been spoiled already, but I'm pretty sure Ghost comes back. Alright, I'm gonna chug this. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, it was good, but, hopefully my stomach doesn't hate that later. Oh, you have no idea? I've saved my own completion of it for quite a while now. Okay. Well, we'll see what actually happens. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. I can't stop the loneliness. I can't stop. Hey, God! The song is forever ruined. It's forever ruined. I wonder why did that song get Silksonged? Whatever, it don't matter. It don't matter how it started. That's the way it is now.